Hi guys, this is George back here with another video, and welcome to a quick little bonus video where today I'm going to be discussing with you guys some very exciting news that has come out of Bollywood Parks in Dubai. So this is one of the 3 parks owned by a theme park complex, I believe, like a company. I can't remember the name of the company. It's like Dubai, I think it's just Dubai Parks or something like that, and they own 3 theme parks over there. They own Legoland Florida, Motion Gate Dubai and Bollywood Parks Dubai. So this is like a bit of a complex kind of thing, but they're all quite close to each other, and they're the 3 big main theme parks in Dubai. So Bollywood have announced that they are going to be opening 9 brand new family rides. One of them is probably a bit more on the thrilling side. However, most of the others are pretty family friendly. So Bollywood have announced that next week they will be opening 9 not roller coasters. They'll be opening 9 brand new rides. So when this video actually uploads, then it will be next week. They have announced to open them on the 21st of January, which is very, very soon. I didn't even know that these rides were coming. We were actually hoping to get out to the United Arab Emirates last year for the new year. However, that didn't happen because we're moving house soon and all our focus has kind of gone onto that. But hopefully this year, 2021, we'll go out to the United Arab Emirates for the first time and go and celebrate New Year's Eve there and go and start off 2022 in Dubai. I know it's a long time to be thinking about this, but this is something that we want to do, and hopefully this is something that we'll be able to make possible at the end of 2021. So here we go. I'm now going to discuss with you the 9 new rides that Bollywood will be adding. Well, they're already there, but they'll be opening on the 21st of January. So then guys, the main kind of standout attraction that's going to be opening, this is the big standout ride in my opinion, is the Bollywood Sky Flyer, which is going to be the world's tallest star flyer. And currently the world's tallest star flyer is the Orlando Star Flyer on I-4 in Orlando. And that reaches a max height of 450 foot. This one's going to reach a max height of 460 foot, making it the world's tallest star flyer. And it's going to be called the Bollywood Sky Flyer, as I just said. So this thing looks like it's going to be brilliant. I love a good star flyer. I've been on a few. I really enjoy them. I think this is going to be a really good fit at this park. So then guys, another tall ride that they're going to be adding is a big wheel. So you all know what a big wheel is. You've seen one, you've probably ridden one. I've been on some pretty big ones around the world. The one at Legendia was pretty big, and I did that one. That was a really good one. But I enjoy Ferris wheels, and especially ones we can go up and get really good views. The one at Wallaby Holland as well, I've just remembered. God, that one was huge. But yeah, they are going to be adding a big wheel at Bollywood. I think it will be really good because you can get some really nice views of the park and all of these 9 new attractions. As well as that, you can get some really nice views over the Dubai countryside, or over whatever you can see where Bollywood is located. So there we go, a big wheel will be opening at the park on the 21st of January. So then guys, Monsoon Masti is a spinning water shooting ride. Basically, if you don't know what this is, you basically sit in like like a big bucket, and then you have water guns and you spray it to other people. It's kind of like a spinning splash battle. It's kind of like imagine the Dumbo ride at some of the Disney parks. Imagine that, but also a splash battle at the same time. So with water guns, and then you can spray people. I think this is really good because in the UAE it gets very, very hot. So what do you want to do on a hot summer's day when you're at a theme park? You want to go on a water ride that gets you absolutely soaked. And this is going to be what happens. You're going to get soaked on this ride. You get soaked on splash battles. I don't see there being much of a difference with this, to be honest. It's a really nice family ride as well. You can definitely see they're going down a family route here. So there we go. So then guys, Taxi number 1 is a brand new junior coaster that's going to be opening at Bollywood. This is the first roller coaster at Bollywood, and I believe it is a Zamperla junior coaster. Well, as I just said, Zamperla. It's manufactured by Zamperla, I believe, and it is a pretty standard layout. You go down a drop, and then you go into a little helix, and that's about it really. It is only a standard layout. There's loads of these layouts of this coaster all around the world. There's one at Flamingo Land in Yorkshire actually. I believe it used to operate at American Adventure as well when that was still open. But there we go. So the first roller coaster Bollywood has got is going to be, excuse me, Taxi number 1. So then guys, in 2021 they're going to be adding a rocking tug. Now we don't know yet if this is going to be a Zamperla rocking tug or a Zierer rocking tug, because I believe Zierer have done a few as well. However, I believe it's going to be called Abracadabra. So there we go. There's the name for that. I don't know for sure with that one. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But there we go. So they are going to be adding a rocking tug. These are really good family rides actually. If you don't know what these are, basically timber tugboat at Thorpe Park, the dancing dinghy at Europa Park. There's loads of Zamperla. Ones out there, and apparently there's a few Zierer ones out there as well. So let's wait and see to see what this one is manufactured by. I think this will be a really good family ride for the park. So then guys, I don't know exactly how the next name is pronounced. I believe it is called Rodeo Ki Suwari, and it's going to be a spinning ride. So it's a little bit like a teacup, however I believe you're going to sit in a bull, and it's basically, imagine Crazy Taxis at Europa Park, Boulder Dash at Paultons Park. Basically it's like a teacup, however there's like 2 different turntables, and then you switch from turntables going in a figure of 8 layout. Basically, as I said, Crazy Taxis at Europa Park or Boulder Dash at Paultons Park. I really like Boulder Dash actually, it's really well themed. You either sit in an egg or a rock. However, on this one I believe you're going to be sitting in a bull. Once again guys, don't know exactly how this is pronounced, but I believe it is pronounced Hawaii, and this is some kind of spinning flying ride. So basically, imagine the trains of a Zamperla Volare coaster. A lot of people call them Volar coasters. However, a member of SNS has, no not SNS, a member of Zamperla has announced that it is actually pronounced Volare. So imagine the trains of a Zamperla Volare, and imagine that with like one of those hot air balloon rides. That's basically what it is. So you're in that flying position and you spin round, so it looks pretty fun. I believe there's one at Oakwood in Wales. I could be making that up, but I'm sure I've seen one there before in videos. I've never been to Oakwood, but these seem like pretty fun rides. I'd like to experience one, to be honest. I'm not sure if I feel the same about Zamperla Volare, but I'd like to experience one of these. So then guys, as well as that, there is going to be a children's drop tower called Rocket. So it's going to be a pretty small, as I said, it's a kids drop tower. It's going to be pretty small, it's not going to be a huge one. And we don't know who this is manufactured by. Of course, there are loads of different manufacturers that manufacture kids drop towers. You've got like the ones at Fun Spot. There's loads of these out there. One of them that I really like is Dolphin Leap at Harbour Park. I know it's only a tiny little drop tower, but you do actually get some pretty good force on it. I did actually really enjoy it. So I think this will be a really good ride here. It looks a little bit taller than Dolphin Drop. However, I think it will be a really good ride. Something that's like a little bit more extreme than, say, a Frog Hopper. However, it's not the size of Apocalypse at Drayton Manor. So there we go. I think this will work really well for them and their collection of family rides. So then guys, the final ride that will be opening on the 21st of January 2021 is the Tanga number 13, and this is, I believe it is some sort of crazy bus. I believe is a Zamperla crazy bus. If you don't know what one of these are, basically the Jungle Bus, yes, Jungle Bus at Chessington, that's what it's called. Jungle Bus at Chessington, there's loads of these out there. There's so many of these. They're really good family rides. I really enjoy them. They're a bit like a mini Miami Wave, to be honest. So yeah, I think this will be a really good fit for the park. But we're now going to talk about some rides that Bollywood are currently building. However, they're not going to be opening on the 21st of January. One of them will potentially be opening in 2021. However, there's still a bit more work to go on that. One of them may open in 2021. However, there's strong rumours that it's not going to be in 2021 and instead it's going to be in 2022. To be honest, if it is going to be 2021, I would save it, to be honest, until 2022. They've already got loads of investment going into 2021. Just keep that as it is and then save this for 2022. It gives people a reason to come back. So there we go. Let's talk about those. So then guys, this is very exciting as this is potentially going to be, well, it is going to be the first thrilling roller coaster at Bollywood. We already know that they're going to be opening that junior coaster on the 21st. However, there is going to be a GCI I believe it's actually going to be a hybrid. It's a GCI hybrid coaster and it's going to feature the Titan track that they announced recently. And they actually did some work with the Titan track on White Lightning at Fun Spot. And I believe that this is going to feature the Titan track. So this, okay, we don't really know much about this. The park haven't really informed us on the construction of it. However, it is going to be a GCI and there are rumours that it will open in 2021, not on the 21st, as I said earlier. That will not be happening. However, it may be opening at some point later in the year. So hopefully, if we are able to get out to the UAE this winter, we'll be able to go and ride this GCI. So then guys, the ride that there are pretty strong rumours of opening in 2022 is a Mack Rides Power Splash. Basically, if you don't know what these are, there's not too many of these out there. The original was Pulsar at Wallaby, Belgium, and then there's one being built at Six Flags over Texas. It was supposed to open for 2020, however then it got pushed back to 2021. However then they just decided to open it in 2022 instead. So Aquaman Power Wave is not going to open until 2022, unfortunately. So that's not great for those Six Flags over Texas fans that were waiting for their Power Splash. But Bollywood does have plans to build one of these. I believe it actually is being built at the moment. So hopefully this will be able to open soon, and hopefully we'll be able to ride it if it does open in 2021. If we go over to the UAE in 2021 and this opens, then hopefully we'll get to ride this. But if not, maybe save it to 2022. It gives people a reason to come back. So then guys, that's now the end of this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly Roller Coasters, George William Kelly and George Kelly Animals. Message me on Snapchat at George Kelly. Follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. And check out my other YouTube channel at Wealthy Eagle. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye!